walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm coming to you live and direct as we do preview our next match, which is against Exeter City on tomorrow afternoon, of course, on Sunday at our home, the Aku Stadium. And after already beating the Grecians at their place earlier on in the season, we'll be looking to do the double over them. And my word, it is vital that we do get the 3 points in this one. No excuses. But as always, make sure you smash that like button for me down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's try and get to 1,200 subscribers, guys. We are 13 away before this show tonight. So if you are new around here, do make sure you smash that subscription button and let's try and get to 1,200. That'd be lovely. I really appreciate you all here right now. But like I said, and also get your comments in throughout tonight's show as well. Love to hear from you in the comments section. But look, yeah, Wayne's already in, saying hello. Big up to you, Wayne. How are you doing, mate? Good to see you. We are going to be. It's probably going to be quite a quick stream tonight. Because yeah, it's just I'm on my own tonight, so probably will get through it quite quickly. But let's see. But look, as always, we will be focusing on our opposition first, and then we'll go to our perspective, which is the main part of the show. So look, obviously Exeter do come here tomorrow on the back of a very good victory last time out for them. And they'll be looking to build momentum and try and climb up that table indeed. After they've really struggled, haven't really, this season, Exeter. Now, just 1 second. Yeah, very good win against Luton last time out for Exeter at home. Hello to you, Sarah. How are you doing? Good to see you in the chat as well. And Wayne says he's hoping for 3 points tomorrow. We need 3 points, Wayne. No ifs, buts, or maybes. But look, Exeter find themselves in 15th place at the moment on 29 points from their 23 games played. They've scored 23 goals and conceded 21 in that time. Their manager is Gary Caldwell, very experienced. He took over the reins for Exeter just over 3 years ago now, October 2022. And yeah, very, he's been there a good few years, trying to build something there and just trying to keep Exeter going nicely. It's a former defender back in his playing days for the likes of Wigan Athletic, winning the FA Cup in 2013. and Celtic, and represented Scotland internationally as well. Now, his previous managerial roles include the likes of Wigan as well, Chesterfield, and Partick Thistle in Scotland before joining Exeter. Now, his recent successes, I would say, and a lot of people out there will say the same thing, is the fact that he's guided Exeter to back-to-back wins recently. And generally, there has been a positive progress for Exeter in League One. So, you know what I mean, he's doing all right there for the budget they're on and everything that he's got to work with. Now, the formation they tend to play is a 3-4-1-2. So certainly, I do expect the same tomorrow. Gary Caldwell won't change. He will do that. He likes that formation. And we're going to go to the potential predicted lineup from what they did last time out, and also go through the ones to watch. So get in your ones to watch down below that you think we should be looking out for Exeter as well. Be good to hear you in the chat. But oh my word, Wayne says not too good, mate. My mates. Sorry to hear that, Wayne. Thinking of your mate and you at this time. Obviously, it's not nice to see people that you obviously people that you know not doing so good. So yeah, big up to yourself, Wayne, and sending my best wishes for sure to your friend. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to look at Exeter's last lineup, and we're going to interlink that with players to watch, as we did last week, the last preview show. So let's start at the goalkeeper now. This guy is probably one of the best keepers in the league, and he's back for his second spell at the club on loan from Crystal Palace, I believe, isn't it? And yeah, he's a really, really good goalkeeper that, you know, and he's consistent as well with his forms as well. He gets, on average, he's been, you know, on average is rated over 7 per game. So, you know, he's a really good goalkeeper. And if we're going to score tomorrow, we're going to have to do well. We're going to have to make sure that we're very much accurate with our shooting, because he ain't going to make a mistake. I can categorically say that. They play with a back three of Sweeney, Fitzwater, and this is the first guy that I've got on the. We're going to do it in this order. So Fitzwater is definitely a player that is their top performer on average across the season. He's the main man in that back three. So yeah, definitely somebody that is very consistent and will certainly cause issues. Well, it won't make it easy for us to get him behind. Also, I believe he's quite a tall lad as well, so he'll be aerial presence for them if they get a set piece in the other penalty area. Now, the midfield, they usually go with Niskanen, which again is another one that I've picked out. He's the top assist maker with 6 to his name so far. Very quick, very tricky to handle this guy down. So we're going to have to be wary of him, you know, coming down this wing. And yeah, if we give him space, he'll certainly punish us. So he's a creative player, and yeah, he just causes a lot of problems. Brealey and Doyle Hayes in the middle, with Macmillan on the other side. Aitchison in the number 10 there. And then they've got Cox and this guy, number 9, of course, Jaden Wareham. He's their top scorer with 7 goals, a tall physical striker who certainly puts himself about and knows where the back of the net is. So we're going to have to be definitely wary of this guy. And, you know what I mean? Of course, we've got the players to match. Obviously, we've got the height at the back to match him. So, you know, that's a Wallace Balker. So, you know what I mean? We should, as long as we don't give him a chance to get ahead of us, then and get up ahead of us, up ahead of us, then we should be all right. But that's my couple of people that I've picked out, couple of men that I've picked out for players to watch for Exeter. Now their away form is very, very poor in the league. I had a look at their league away table of all the League One sides, and they are currently in 20th in the away form guide, just 9 points from a possible 36 on the road. So yeah, they picked up most of their points at home. So yes, not good at all for them. But yeah, look, I expect them to come here, put a lot of men behind the ball, and try and stay as compact as possible. Really play on the counter attack, and ultimately just try and frustrate us as much as for as long as we can. I don't think they're going to be to the level of Northampton of what they did, because I think it'll be difficult to beat somebody like what they were doing on the other day, time wasting constantly. So yeah, well, it was cheating, borderline cheating. It was just cheating, wasn't it? So I don't think they'll be as bad as them, but they won't. You know what I mean? They'll certainly try and frustrate us in other ways. Right, let's have a look at the comments section. Big up to you all that's tuning in, 8 of you in here right now. Drop a like, subscribe, and share your thoughts down below in the comment section as well. No worries, Wayne. No worries at all, mate. It's fine. And Michael's in the building. He says, hello, Ryan. Hope you're okay. Big up to you, Michael. Good to see you in the chat there. How are you feeling ahead of the game? Tomorrow, let me know. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of it for Exeter's kind of point of view. Kind of mentioned, gone through a few things there that I usually do with the opposition. So yeah, kind of finished that. Now let's get into our perspective then, going into this game. As we all know, we are currently in 5th place at the moment, back in the playoffs after taking 10 points from a possible 12. Scored 11 goals in that time in the 4 matches as well. So yeah, and you know what I mean. It's one of those where we have looked a lot better than what we've seen. What we've seen. Well, we've gone on a little bit of a run. You know what I mean, and we've conceded twice and scored. Did I actually added on a goal here, haven't I? Oh, no, I haven't. Yes, I have. I actually meant to say we scored 10 goals. 10 goals in our last 4 matches. No, 11. 11. Oh my gosh. Guys, my maths. What is going on? No wonder I failed maths at school. Moving swiftly on. I can't believe. I thought I got it right because I checked and I knew it anyway. So yeah. Anyways, right. So we're gonna go into. Oh yeah. So that's what I was saying about that. Look, we're in good shape at the moment going to this one. We need to make sure we pick up all 3 points, as I said earlier. It's so important to do so. You know what I mean? We need to get the 3 points tomorrow at all costs. Now the team news it hasn't been updated, has it? So it's kind of hard to say who's going to be available and who isn't. I know Redmond's knocking on the door to get in the squad now, and will Lowe be back in the team after being unavailable last time out? My gut feeling is that Lowe should be back, but I could be wrong. But I've got a gut feeling that he's going to be back tomorrow, to be honest with you. I think they just let him sit out that game as a precaution, just to give him a little bit more extra time to get ready for this game. So I believe he will be back in the squad tomorrow. That's how I see it. So yeah, can't really update on team news officially. We can only kind of second guess in this one because of the quick turnaround, of course. Now the team lineup. Let me know your team lineups in the chat as well, because it is that time where we make our predicted lineups for the game. So I'm going to get my lineup up here, and we're going to go through it. So let's just check that you can see that. Yeah, you pretty much can see it. Now you probably have to put it on full screen on your on your side to see it properly. But yeah. So yeah, look, obviously Nichols starting in goal, which is the usual. A back three of Wallace, I believe Lowe will be fit, and Balker. And then in the midfields, well, on the wings, we've got the likes of Gooch on the right and Asher on the left. Now, I just don't think that experiment with Sorensen worked on the left guys the other day. I thought it looked really shaky. I just didn't particularly think he looked comfortable on that side. And I think with Sorensen, look, he's good going forward, but defensively, he can be found wanting quite a lot, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people out there will say the same thing. I think he's got better this season for sure, but I still think he's quite vulnerable when he's defending a little bit. Although he has done some good little bits here and there, but yeah, I just think Asher allows just that pace to get down that side as well. And obviously, Asher always makes sure he tracks back, even if he isn't playing in this kind of position either. So I don't see him being a problem in having to come back a little bit and help out. And even then, I think because, well, you'd like to think we're on the front foot in this game at home. I think even if Gooch drop, if it's going down the left, Gooch can even kind of drop back just while Asher goes forward. I don't think they both need to come back at the same time. But yeah, Castledine, Wallife's last game, guys, because I don't know. I have a bad feeling about Castledine in terms of him leaving, him going back to Chelsea, because I just have a really, really bad feeling. And you know what? We're all gonna be absolutely gutted, because since I did the video about Castledine, I've just been thinking about it so much. And plus, because the window's back open now, and obviously the speculation before the window had closed about him being recalled by Chelsea for him to go out to a championship club. I just have a really bad feeling that we're going to lose him, guys. I really do. I hope I'm wrong, but yeah, I don't really know what to say. I'm speechless. We would love to see him stay for the rest of the season because he's such a massive player and he'll be a massive loss. And let me tell you, if it looks like we're going to lose him, they will know behind the scenes if he's going to potentially go back more than we do. At the moment, it's just rumours at the moment with what we're hearing. Then there better be a replacement lined up because I'm telling you, to be fair, we have got the likes of Alves that has come back now. So Alves can play in that position, like a Castledine who likes to be more in that number 10 focal point rather than be alongside, Ledson and Harness in the middle. He tends to drift further forward to support the strikers. So Alves can certainly fill that void. I believe in Alves, but I just don't know. I think losing a player like Castledine will be a big loss. Anyway, I just thought I'd add that in whilst I was going through that because it's just been on my mind. Ledson and Harness, and then Gooch on this. I think I've already said that, and I've done the wing backs already. And then we've got May and Radulovic up top. So that is my lineup going into this game. And this is what I want to see. So let's go back to the normal page and let's go to the chat as well, because I know a few of you have messaged. So we're going to do that now. Where are we? Right, let's share this screen back again. There we are. Right. Let's have a look at the chat. Sarah says, I was satisfied with the 1-1 draw at Lincoln as they had one of the best home teams this season and all round. 3 months ago, we would have been battered about 3-0, so I'm happy with where we are right now. Yeah, look, I respect your opinion. Of course, I do say it, as I do everybody on this channel. And a lot of people were satisfied with it, but I think a lot of people did go overboard with the draw. Like for me, I felt like in that second half, it was an opportunity to win the game. And I think that the approach from the very start of the game anyway was to get a draw. And I didn't particularly like that mentality from Grant and that attitude. Now, look, but the thing is, when people say they're one of the best home teams in the league, well, yeah, sure, but we should be up there with them, and we should be one of the big. We're one of the big teams in this division as well. So there was no reason that game was there for the taking, in my opinion. We take the point and we move on, but I still think it was a missed opportunity, as I said on my reaction video. But and look, I'm not really looking back 3 months ago. I think a lot. We've had some very bad spells in this season so far, and I just think, yeah, he's one of those where we, ifs, buts, and maybes about that really. But yeah, I mean, if you're happy where we are, well, that's fine. But I feel like we should be further up the table because, we are one of the big teams in this division, and we've spent a lot of money, so we should be higher up. And we're only not higher up because of the poor kind of runs that we've had as well in the season already. What about Taylor? Look, to be honest with you, Wayne, for me, I feel like Joe Taylor's gone. I think he's going to be loaned out this window because it just looks like he's being completely frozen out. There's been a lot of rumours about him falling out with Grant, and it's pretty evident there's something gone on behind the scenes because he's been completely left out. And the fact that Charles is getting ahead of him at the moment says a lot, doesn't it, really? So I just don't see him being involved. I think we are going to be hearing something in the next week or so of him going out on loan. That's how I see it. Sadly, I mean, look, I'm not saying that Taylor's lit up the place since he's been here. He has been very, very disappointing, but I feel like he's certainly a better option than a Charles. Whether people want to criticize what I've just said there or not, Charles has been very, very poor as well. And I think he's, I prefer a Taylor on the bench than a Charles. That's just my opinion. But if he's fallen out with the manager, then and Taylor's not going to be happy with being completely excluded. So he's going to have, well, it looks like he might have to go unless we see him come back in all of a sudden things could be resolved with him, but I don't know. Just my thought process at the moment. Hope he does well, Wayne. Hi, Ryan. Sorry I'm a bit late. Big up to you, Noah. How are you? Good to see you, mate. 11 of you in here right now. Hope you're doing well on this Saturday evening. We are building up to our game tomorrow, of course. Lee Nichols, top performance as well. I think Lee Nichols has been quite shaky this season. He hasn't been the same player for a while. That's just how I see it, Sarah. But again, it's your opinion. I'm presuming you meant against Lincoln, though. He did make a few good saves, to be honest with you. Noah says 352. Nichols, Wallace, Balker, Sorensen, Ashia, Castlevine, Ledson, Harness, Gooch, May, and Radulovic. I want to see more of Cass, to be honest with you. Yeah, actually, I agree a lot. I mean, you could technically take somebody like a Ledson out of the side because what's Ledson done recently? Well, what's he done all season? Just get Ledson out of the squad, yeah, and put Kasumu in. I've got no problem with that at all. Because don't tell me that Kasumu is a worse player than Ledson, than what we've seen of Ledson. Ledson skips around the place and fails to get a tackle in it a lot of the time, and he's been poor overall. So, yeah, I agree. I do like Kasumu. I'm a big fan of Kasumu. Oh, Ryan, I don't think Jolo will be available as Lee Grant said he will sit him out. Oh, did he? I couldn't actually. I don't know where you've read that because I haven't actually been able to see any of the comments by the manager before this game. We are terriers that I usually look on. They haven't posted anything about a press conference before. I don't think he's had a press conference, has he? And I think he said that in the last game, before Lincoln, but he didn't say it for this one. Maybe Alves. So yeah, Alves has got a big part to play this season, mate. Absolutely, but obviously he's still coming back from that broken foot. So he's not going to be starting games just yet, but he needs to be gradually bedded in. I would have brought him on in the Lincoln game, but Grant decided to go defensive on us. Michael says, think Grant will stick with the same lineup as Lincoln match. Don't think Joe will be available with his injury. Right, yeah, fair enough, Michael. I mean, I just have a feeling he will be, but we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. Hello to you, Aidan. Big up. Hope you're doing okay as well, mate. And yeah, it's good to see you. Got lots of comments coming in tonight. I appreciate you all. Make sure you smash the likes, everyone, and subscribe if you're new. Don't forget you can join as a member of the channel. Yes. Big up, Aidan. I mean, look, Aidan isn't paid to say this, by the way. I don't pay Aidan to promote me every single time. But he does it out of the goodness of his heart. Big up to you, Aidan. Thank you. Yeah, you can join the membership for as little as 99p, and you do get access to free emote. You do get access to the Huddersfield Town emotes and obviously my logo as well, that you can use in the chat and in the comments when you're engaging with me. But yeah, thank you very much for that, Ian. I appreciate that. We'll just pin that to the top of the screen. And who else is in the building? We've got Adam in the building. Hello, good evening, he says. Good evening to you, Adam. Big up. Yeah, by the way, there is going to be some gradual improvements on the channel in terms of visuals very soon. Now, there's been a few things that I've been doing in the background to try and improve the visuals behind me, because a lot of streamers do have visuals behind them. So I want to do that as well, and I want to try and create something good. I know Adam's been helping me out with that as well, and yeah. So, and also the lighting as well. I know the lighting's a problem at the moment too. I have ordered a new light, so that will brighten up the screen as well. That will brighten up the light. That will fix the lighting. So, gradual improvements as we go along in 2026, indeed. And then he says we need to close the gap. Yeah, we do. Hopefully, if others drop points tomorrow and we win, that'll be the ideal scenario. 352, Nichols in goal, Rowan, Wallace and Balker, Ruskin. Interesting, Ruskin at left wing back. I mean, I think Ruskin is too inconsistent to be starting a game of this. Well, I just think he's too inconsistent altogether, to be honest with you. Castledine, Ledson, Harness in the midfield, with Gooch on the other side at wing back, and then Radulovic and Nails front. So yeah, nice. Thank you for sharing that lineup as well with me, Aidan. Appreciate that. But yeah, apart from Ruskin, that's pretty much the same as my lineup. So we're on the same page, more or less. Adam says send back Owen Goodman and Chapman can be Town's number 2 keeper. Like last season, you mean? Though I just don't know anymore. Like, I don't know if Chapman. Personally, for me, we need a new number 1 still. That's how I see it. You know, I haven't been convinced with Nichols for a while. I think he does make some good saves, but a lot at times he's found wanting a lot of the time, and I just don't get this over obsession with Nichols. Like, he's been just as poor as Goodman this season, in my opinion. People can disagree with that, but that's how I see it. So we need really a number 1 new, because I thought when we brought in Goodman, well, Goodman was brought in to be the number 1. Anyway, that's how I saw it. I don't know about anybody else. So I don't know. I don't think we should be looking at bringing number 2 in. We should be looking at bringing a number 1 in, and then Nichols can go to number 2. Look on YouTube. Gully Grant said it after the Exeter match got low. After the Lincoln match? I don't know. I haven't seen any quotes. Sarah would save some wages. Well, yeah, I mean, it would, but I just think, are you on about Taylor? Anyways, big up to you all, and we're going to continue. So where were we at now? We're at the lineup. So I've done the lineup. What are your score predictions for the game tomorrow afternoon? Get them in the chat and let me know. But I've already kind of done mine in the predictions, League One predictions video. It was released today. So you haven't already, go and check that one out after this live stream ends, of course, not now. Sarah has gone for a 3-5-2. Yeah. Nichols in goal, Wallace, Balker, Rowan, Ledson, Castledine, Harness, Ruskin, and Gooch. And then Radulovic and May up top. Yeah. I'm not convinced with Rowan, by the way. That's why I took him out of my lineup. I just think he's found wanting so many times. He's got no composure on the ball a lot of the time, and panics when he has the ball as well. It's like, have a bit of calmness about you, man. You don't need to panic. So yeah, everything all just feels so rushed when he's on the ball. So yeah, and he just gives the ball away far too many. I mean, throughout the squad, a lot of the players give the ball away. We know how bad we are at keeping possession at times in terms of giving the ball away, capturing two passes together. But yeah, nice lineup. Fair enough. And sorry, I forgot to reply. I'm doing good. I'm doing all right, thank you. Yeah. And so I've gone for a 2-0 win tomorrow for us. Goals from Castledine and May in what could potentially be Castledine's last match. I've got a really bad feeling about that. I think when we hear that if we do hear that he's going back, I think we'll all be absolutely gutted, and I think it'll affect the squad a little bit as well. To be honest with you, I think it'll be quite a thingy for the squad, a bit of a downbeat mood in the squad as well if Castledine leaves. To be honest, Adam says 2-0. Let me know your goal scorers, Adam. Aiden's gone for 2-0 as well to us. This game just looks like a 2-0 win written all over it. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, nice clean sheet, couple of goals, just comfortable win. I'd say 2-0 is comfortable, to be honest with you. I'm stuck between 2-1 and 1-1, but I'm going with a 2-1 tight town win. Fair enough. Yeah, nice. A lot of people confident in the chat. Goal scorers are Ledson and Castledine. You've gone for a Ledson goal. Interesting. 3-0 to Town. No, it says Radulovic, Castledine, and May goals. I'm confident this game. Nice. We love that from you. It needs to be at least 3-0 tomorrow to Town. Yeah, I mean, you'd like to think so, but I just think we've scored quite a number of goals. I mean, over the last couple of games. So maybe we'll just settle for two. We'll just settle for 2 goals in this game, maybe. Same as me, Michael says 2-0 win, goals by Castledine and Radulovic. Nice. So we're all confident ahead of this game. But look, I mean, my kind of closing thoughts before we do wrap up the show this evening. Look, I mean, make no mistake, we're the home side. You know, we need to be on the front from minute one in this one. None of this messing around at the back nonsense. We need to play with a good quick tempo as well, because far too many times it's so pedestrian, isn't it, and slow and lacking of ideas out there. Although we have scored plenty of goals recently, so we've been doing better than what than what we've had from what we've seen in some parts of the season. But and the passing, I want to see improvement in this passing. You know, I'm sick of not being able to see our side string more than 2 passes together without losing it. It's ridiculous. No, so look, a win and nothing less will be acceptable in this game. I don't care what anybody says after the game. I don't want to hear any excuses after the game if we fail to win this game. A draw's not enough, so forget that. We need to win. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. I just want to see us do what we've been doing at home the last couple of games, to be honest. And yeah, start quickly. Can we start a game quickly? And put them under pressure from the off. and we can. I think it's been a great atmosphere down at the stadium. In the last couple of games, obviously wins helps that, but I just feel like the last home game was the best we've had it in a while. So I do think that we've got a part to play, but the players have to do their part as well to get us going. It's going to be freezing. It's absolutely bitter. It's so cold, isn't it, out there right now? It's going to be bitter tomorrow, sat there in that stadium. My goodness, you know what it's like. Anyone that's been to the stadium, wind swirling around, open spaces at all four corners. Oh, my word. I'm dreading it, actually. I'm going to have to put like 5 or 6 layers on tomorrow. Hat, scarf, gloves, glove neck. I'll have to do because it's going to be absolutely bitter. So yeah, but we need to keep warm by. Why don't we just jump up and down and clap those hands and cheer and chant those songs out in full voice, and let's try and get it. Let's just make it another good atmosphere and get the win. Castelline and Bojan, nice goal scorers from you. 5 more mums, Leo. 5 more mums. I know. Aiden, I know I said I felt like I was confident we were going to keep him, but I've had a lot of doubts these last couple of days, to be honest with you. And I've just got a really, really bad feeling that this is going to be his last game tomorrow. And I think we'll be able to tell by the body language as well after the game of Cassadine. You know what I mean? In terms of will he give us a wave or whatever, like he doesn't normally, if he might not, he doesn't normally do. Is he going to give us a wave? If he gives us a wave, then it's over. He's going. But if he doesn't, then we live in hope a little bit more. But we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, please just stay with us until the end of the season, man. Oh, we don't want to lose him. Meantime, I took during the league with 3 goals in 24 games. So in attack, we're solid, but 33 conceded off. So I think Exeter will score from a set piece. Yeah, but it's up to us, Sarah, to stop conceding stupid goals at the back. Yeah, and I think that's what we need to demand. We need to demand to have a better defense. We need to demand the defense to be better overall. So yeah, no, I don't think we should be conceding tomorrow. We should start as we need to go on in 2026 and keep those goals out. Notice we seem iffy in the first half. Nichols, Harris, and Gooch were the only consistent good players last game. May was great in the second half. I agree, to be fair. I agree with what you're saying, yeah. I mean, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? How many first halves have we just been shocking in? It's just a joke. So, yeah, I do agree, actually. You make a good point. The second half was a lot better. So, and there was only a few players, really, that you could say were consistent, which isn't good enough, really. When you've got a couple of players out of 11 being consistent throughout a match, it's not acceptable. I hope Town play more on the front foot. Yeah, we need to, don't we? Quick, tempo, forward-thinking play. Yes, sometimes you do have to go back, but we want to be looking forward more than go back. We don't want to be saying after the game, you know what, we went sideways and backwards more than we actually went forward in this match. We don't want to be saying that after the game. So let's be positive and be on the front foot, like you said, Adam. If we play like versus Port Vale and Northampton, high pressure, so same tax, same formation, Grant doesn't change a lot, then we should be good. Noah says, yeah, but yeah, I agree. Noah says it's been snowing bad in Norwich, which is a rarity. Has it? Oh my! I mean, we haven't had anything much here. It's mainly been cold, and I think we had a light dusting, but it wasn't anything severe. And then it's just really, really icy out there as well. So yeah, I hate January transfer windows. I mean, it's annoying, isn't it? When you've got a lone player that's doing well, you do always fear the worst that they're going to be sent back. The thing is, I don't really know what to kind of make of it all, because like some people are saying there's not a recall in the contract with Leo, so he can't go back, and some people are saying there is a release clause. They can release him. They can bring him back early if they want to. So I don't really know what to believe. We don't know because we're not behind the scenes of what the contract was when he signed for us on loan. So I just don't know. Is the review show live, Ryan? No, I mean I do tend to look, guys. At the moment, like I'm trying to like I love doing these live shows because it's so interactive. It's fantastic. But I do tend to do the afterthoughts, the reaction to the game, just in a pre-recorded video. Now I can probably bring those review shows back live and just do the reaction live instead, if you guys want me to. But yeah, I do want to be doing a mix of videos and live shows. I don't just be doing all live shows. I want to keep mixing I want to do videos and the live shows. So I mean, there's going to be plenty of videos to transfer, obviously throughout the month for January transfer window. So yeah, I mean, sure, I will get that balance, I guess. Um, I don't need to overthink it. But look, I mean, we've kind of wrapped up this preview show. I mean, it's been great to engage with you guys again, and I've really, really enjoyed it. Honestly, you guys are just legends in the chat. I just, I just think to myself, I am really lucky to have the community that I have around these ways. Really, really nice community, and really supportive, and just the best community, to be honest with you. Um, Now, I actually forgot to. I actually saw a stat about Leo Castledine actually before we leave. I actually saw something interesting when was scrolling on X, and obviously, as you can see here, it says Leo Castledine is the first player since Jordan Rhodes in the 2010-2011 season to reach double-figure goals for the Terriers while aged 20 or younger. Castledine scored his 10th league goal, obviously, well, it wasn't yesterday, was it? It was on New Year's Day, against Lincoln. Rhodes also had 10 goals, aged 20. So what a brilliant, what a nice kind of thing to go. We know how big of a legend Jordan Rhodes is at this football club. So for Leo to match that at the same age, then, well, not the same age, but obviously in similar age, then it's no mean feat. So I think that's a lovely way to end the show, to be honest with you. I remember when Leo played Donny in that slide tackle. Oh, yes. Yes, we love a tackle around these ways, don't we? Absolutely brilliant, wasn't it? His work rate of getting back, when you've got these attacking players that just really they enjoy attacking obviously more than they do with going back, but they still do it anyway, and they track back still, and they work hard, and they get back and help out and get those tackles in as well, and work back and help the defense. You know what I mean? That shows an all-round player, doesn't it? It shows commitment, it shows professionalism, and it shows that hard work ethic that we like to see uh, around these ways. So yeah, big up to Leo, man. Oh, we love him. That was when I knew he had the determination. Yeah, again, another word, determined. Determined. Always wants to improve his game and help the team as much as he can. He's a team player. That's what he is. He's a team player, proper team player. I love the live shows, and if there's news, then video would be better, in my opinion. Fair enough, Noah. I mean, yeah, look, I actually really have a good, the last couple of live shows have been popping, and the engagement has been fantastic. And it just really cheers me up, guys. It really brings a smile to my face. I love having your company, and I love hearing your thoughts and your contributions. So big up to every single one of you in the chat right now engaging. Ryan, question: what position do we need to strengthen this window? In my opinion, we need to look at some centre backs. Aiden, I mean, I would love to answer this question, but I'm actually going to do a video to this next week. I've got it in the pipeline early next week. Just kind of trying to think. Tuesday, I've got this video planned on Tuesday of where we need to strengthen the most. So I don't want to spoil that viewing for you. So I will answer it, but you'll have to tune back in on Tuesday, and I will answer it. But yeah, I mean, look, you think we need some more centre backs, which is a valid point. But I'm not saying any more. The second best tackle of the season for me was Balkers against Northampton just before our second goal. Yes, that was a beauty, wasn't it? Absolutely brilliant the way Balker got in there, and yeah, that was it. That was brilliant as well. But yeah, but look, guys, we are going to be logging off for the evening. Hopefully, you guys have a good Saturday night, whatever you get up to, and enjoy the game tomorrow if you're going as well. Wrap up warm, and hopefully it's 3 points in the bag come 4:45, 5 o'clock tomorrow. That's what we want to see. And I'll be back for the reaction video on Monday, as usual, and we will be doing the transfer video as well on Tuesday, and then prediction video, League One prediction video, and then the live show. We'll do another live show for the match preview for our next game after that as well. So yes, that's what's coming up on the channel. A few other videos probably pop up as well. I always get ideas in my head and then I just create a video. So we'll see how busy the week is. But I want to keep being consistent. I want to keep being consistent, as consistent as I can, and keep providing you guys with the content you all deserve. Balker is my favourite defender by a mile. Love the lad. Big up. Yeah, I mean, look, nobody's doubted his ability, Balker. He's a top quality defender, I think. And it's just his injury record, isn't it? That's the only thing. But fingers crossed that he does stay fit for the rest of the season now and we get a good chunk of games out of him. No, it's good because when I'm older, I really want to move back to town. When I'm older, as I'm not a fan of Norwich and I want to record match day vlogs every game, home and away, I can be like Brad Barbs. All right, yeah. Fair enough, mate. That's cool. Up the town indeed, Adam. Brilliant live stream, mate. Up the town, Aiden says, big up, Aiden. Thank you so much. Lovely seeing the regulars in here as usual, showing their support. Michael says, been posting on X that Castleline won't be playing tomorrow and his loan contract ended. He is in London with his agent, negotiating possible transfers to championship clubs. Really? Oh, gosh, I just don't know what to believe. Don't know what to believe. Well, if he's not in the start, well, there's been no announcement. So, till there's an official announcement, a lot of people on X can just make things up, and just say random stuff and false things, unless it's from an official source, Michael. I don't know where you got that from on X, because anybody can say anything on X. Doesn't mean you have to believe them. But if it's from an official source, then fair enough. But I haven't seen anything. Mind you, I haven't really checked out of this past hour because I've been on here, but yeah, oh my. If he's not in that starting lineup tomorrow, I think I'll cry. I will. You say never fall in love with a lone player, but unfortunately, I think it's safe to say all of us have. And we don't want to see him. We don't want to see him go. I mean, just checking online, seeing if I can see anything. See what Michael's been seeing. Yeah, some people are saying Cook won't be surprised if Castledine is in the squad tomorrow. But no. Yeah, there's nothing official, really. I mean, have you seen what Town have done though? For when they've done the when they've done the promotion for the Exeter game, the tickets, they put Leo Castledine as the player that they've got on the thumbnail, on the picture. Sorry. So if he's not in the squad tomorrow, then wow, that would be very, very silly. But yeah, we'll see, Michael. Hopefully you're wrong. Hopefully, I haven't seen anything official online though, so I'm not going to take any random people's words for it. Up the town, big up, mate. Big up, great stream, mate. Big up to you, Noah. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your contributions, and I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Up the town, Jack. By the way, guys, I never plug this guy on. Yeah, this guy, Jack Graphics on Insta. Yeah, fantastic. He does all my thumbnails, and he's a fantastic. I really, really love what he's, the designs that he's done for me, for quite a while now. They're top, and I feel like he's getting better at them as well. And yeah, so big up. Go and drop Jack a follow on Insta, and any of your graphics that you need for if you're a content creator or you need any designs doing, this is your man to go and thingy. But yeah, I never plug you, Jack, on these live shows, so I feel like I need to do it more as well. So I feel a bit guilty at times. So yeah, no, big up to you, Jack, man. And yeah, guys, go and show your support to Jack. Big up. Great live stream, mate. Big up to you. Thank you very much, Michael. Glad you enjoyed it. But look, right, I'm going to be heading off. So look, have a good rest of your evening. Hopefully 3 points tomorrow. Hopefully Leo's in the starting 11, and then we can breathe a sigh of relief for the time being. And at least, if it is their last game, if it is his last game for us, at least we can say goodbye to him. Obviously, at least we can say goodbye to him at home. So hopefully we can. Adam says, "This is the. I think we're gonna have to leave on this one, right? Maybe we can trick people and give Ben Wiles instead of Castle. I saw that picture, by the way. Saw that picture going around that I think somebody posted it and said that these exact words. I was like, I mean, yeah, maybe we can do that instead. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, they are good thumbnails. But anyway, guys, have a good evening. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support. And I'll see you all there very soon on the next one. Take care. And as always, up the town. Take care, guys. And I'll see you all very, very soon